And they show up on Friday of Labor Day weekend, and Peter, everybody, there's like 700 people that know that Peter's going to ask Caroline this weekend. That Friday night, Jim and I looked at each other out on the deck, and I said, I know my guy's going to ask. I don't know what your girl's going to say, but... So we got 15 people in the lake house, and like always happens, the hot water tank goes out with 15 people there. So the plumber's there on Saturday morning, 10 o'clock, and I'm back working on the hot water tank with the plumber. And David comes into the utility room. He's like, Dad, it's happening. He's asking her. So anyway, we jump up and we go out into the living room, and we're looking out at this. And Peter's down on one knee, and the moms were out there, and they're like, this has been going on for a couple of minutes. And the plumber, I grabbed the plumber because I'm like, come on, you got, he's like, I'll work here. No, I said, no, come on, you got to come see this. So this goes on for literally 5 minutes, and they're crying, and they're talking, and they're crying. Well, we can't hear any of this, but they're just, they're wiping their eyes. And finally they get up and they start to come in, and the thing's over, and we're taking pictures, and I kind of look around, and the plumber's crying behind me. So, he's like, well, I've never seen anything like this before. His name is Joe Calvert, which he is a great guy. By the way, if you need a plumber in East Texas, he's the man.
If he were here, he would tell you this, and this is something that he said to me before. And that is, he asked his dad, I guess when we were dating, and he said, Dad, how do you know? How do you know when you found the right person? And he said, well, you find a woman who is godly and who has motherly instincts and who is beautiful inside and out, and you marry her daughter.
I like to consider myself God's best guy friend, childhood companion, so to speak. And I consider her my older sister. And if y'all haven't figured it out by now, Caroline's weird. Really weird. She couldn't have met anybody more suitable for Caroline than Peter. He's just as freaking weird. I love them both to death, and I couldn't be happier for either one of you.
So I got to Dallas, and we went to dinner, and then they took me to this club. We had so much fun. And I looked over on the dance floor, and not a soul was on the dance floor, but Peter and Caroline, interpretive dancing together. And I was like, oh my gosh, they're meant to be. This is it.
And if everybody could hold up a glass for me. And then with your other hand, over Caroline and Peter. May the Lord bless you and keep you. Let his face shine upon you and be gracious to you. And may the Lord look upon you kindly and give you peace.
But I've said this before, and I've never said it before, except for this other time. But so now I've said it twice. But you really do complete Peter. And most especially, you give him peace.